sweetie. Hi. Welcome into the nurse's office. What brings you in? Okay, let me see. Okay, your teacher is Mrs. Daly. Is that right? Okay. Oh no. Do you have a stomach ache? Yeah, okay. Well, when did this start? Your teacher wrote that you've had it for maybe an hour. You've had it all day. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, my name is Nurse Diamond. I think I took care of you before. Do you remember me? Good. And what I'm gonna do is, let's see, I can kind of give you some things that might help you feel better, and you can hang out here with me in the nurse's office for a little while until you feel better. Do you want to do that? Alright. Well, sweetie, I have to ask you a couple of questions, and then I can help your stomach feel better. Can you just let me know again, what is your first name? Okay. And do you remember the little number code that you use at the lunchroom to get your lunch? You do? Okay. What is that number? Perfect. The reason I need this is because I am going to look up your contact information for either your parents or your guardian. That way I can see what I'm able to give you to treat your little tummy ache. So give me 1 second. I'm going to look this up and then we can do our magic. Okay. So, let's see. Who takes care of you at home, sweetie? Alright, good. Perfect. Allowed to have standard medication administered. Good. It looks like we can treat you. That's good news. And you said that you've had your tummy ache all day, right? Okay. Did you have it when you were at home this morning, or did it just start when you came to school? What did you have for breakfast? That sounds like a good breakfast. Now, sweetie, do you usually get tummy aches at school, or is this one of your first? set it right here for you. Alright. Okay, here's your nurse's pass. Let me write the time that you're here. Now, I have a couple goodies that I think is going to help you. First, you have to drink the water. Then, I'm going to give you a gown. You can put the gown on and lay down on the bed. The beds are behind me. I think you know because you were here before. But the beds are behind me. You can lay down for as long as you'd like. Even if you need to stay here till school's over, you can. I'm a cool nurse. This is the gown. It's just this little blue gown and it ties in the back. But I can help you if you need help tying it. So we will put that on. So here's this. I'll set that here too. Then, do you want to hear what I can give you? Okay. I have. Feel this. Do you feel how cold that is? This is a really damp, cool cloth. And what we do is fold it up like this. And you place it on your forehead like that. And it feels very calming. And you breathe in through your nose because it has essential oils in it. And that will help calm your stomach and make it feel better. But because this is nice and cool, it will also help. So when you get your gown on, you can lay back in the bed, put this on, deal. I'll show you the first one. Now, what these are gonna do is help any acid that you might have in your stomach, because that's probably what's causing your tummy ache. We have some really gross acid in our stomachs that help break down food, and sometimes if our stomachs are maybe a little bit empty, or if we ate something that our stomach doesn't quite like, the acid will start to hurt our tummies. But luckily, we have medicine for that. So I'll show you. We can take one of these. It's just little. It's this right here. Just a little tiny pill. You can either take that, and that has to be swallowed. You can't chew those ones. We have that one. And we have Tums. Do you know what Tums are? You do chew them, yes. So we have the assorted berries kind. Now these are a little bit bigger, but you don't have to swallow them. You just chew them. And we have, it looks like strawberry, blackberry, and raspberry. So that's the choice you have. There's pink, a darker pink, or purple. Now, based on those two options that I gave you, which one do you think that you would like? Do you want to take the pill, or would you like the chewable tablet? You want the chewable? Okay. Well, here's what I can do. Let me get another one out. You're gonna have to take 2 of them for them to work. Just one isn't gonna work very well. So how about if I give you one purple one and one pink one? Would that be okay? Yes, then you can have your popsicle. Okay, here, put your hand down. Now you just take those and just be cautious, because sometimes the powder can get in our throats a little bit, so just chew them, and then you can take a sip of your water if you need to help wash it down. So go ahead and take those, take your time, and I'm going to write down that I have given you that medicine, okay? And it'll start working really quickly. You'll start to feel better. And it is what time? Okay. Now we can give you some more Tums in about an hour if you're not feeling any better, but you should start to feel much better soon. And we gave you ice chips. And 1 cup of water. Make sure you finish that. You're doing good with the water. And your popsicle that I promised, don't worry. I'm gonna still give it to you. I didn't forget. Okay. Looks like it's purple on top. So here, you can have it, because I promised. So go ahead, take your time eating that. You can drink your water. Again, I have this for your forehead and your gown. But do you want to see what I also also have a nice soft blanket that you can lay down with, because I know that the bed sheets at the nurse's office aren't very soft. So I bring these in. I buy them and bring them in for students like you. Feel them. Very soft, right? And you get to lay down with this. And it's clean. I promise we wash them very thoroughly. So I will set this aside right here. And let's see, you have your water. Let me pour you a little bit more. I know you probably don't feel like drinking that right now, but it's very important that you keep drinking because it'll help your stomach feel better. Your stomach is probably a little bit too empty right now, and that's why it's flared up. And that's why it hurts. So you look. Let's see, let's hold this on your head for a few seconds. How does that feel? Feels good. Good. And you can close your eyes. I'm just going to hold this here. And we'll roll it over to the other side. Yeah, it feels relaxing. Good. That's how it's supposed to feel. We can get you a new one soon. You can put this on your cheeks, on your chin. Good. Now, you ate that medicine, right? Did you chew it up? Perfect. Make sure that you keep drinking lots of water. I will move it for you when we move back, or when we set you up back at the bed. What all would you like to bring? Would you like your ice chips back there too? Okay. You want some of these in the water? Of course I can do that. And we have your gown, okay? We can put that back there as well. And your blanket. We won't forget your blanket. We'll put some of the bigger pieces in. Okay, how's that for now? That's better. Good. Well, I don't like when my water gets warm either. It's usually pretty cold when we keep it in that little thermos, but once it's sitting out here in the room, it can get a little bit warm. So let's see, let's put these away. We have your water. We can get you another one of these rags so that it's a little bit colder. Feels good. I do this at home. When I'm not feeling so well, I put one of these on my head. Lots of people do. Smell it. Do you smell how pretty that smells? Well, I think it smells pretty. Maybe you don't, but yeah, good. We'll get you another one, like I said, to keep you nice and cool. But you said you're not hot, right? You still don't feel like you're sweating or like you're outside in the sun. Good. start to feel that way, please let me know, okay? Because that could mean that you're getting a fever. So we don't want you to get that. If you start to feel like maybe you're cold but you're sweating, let me know. I will take all of this stuff back to the bed that you will be in, but I will leave this with you. This is your gown. So I will leave that with you because you can change in the restroom, which is right over there. And then once you come out, you can just leave your clothes in there. There's a couple little cubby holes, and you can put your clothes in one of those. They will be safe. You can come out, and I will meet you back here so that we can put you in a bed. Okay, well, you go change, and I will get your bed set up.